What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? I know y'all doing good. It's your boy, Lil Naga, back at it with another video. And in today's video, I am going to be telling y'all a story. A story about how I got caught stealing from a store when I was little. I got caught stealing from a store when I was little. Okay. So, this was around back in the day when I was a youngin'. I would say I was like in the 3rd grade, and it was I lived in some apartments, and these weren't the best apartments. The AC never worked. It was always hot. They never had management, so it was kind of it was a bad area. But so it was this kid. His name is Caleb, and so I was in the 3rd grade, right? And he was in the 6th grade, but he had to go to a middle school because my elementary school only went up to 5th grade, which is weird. I don't know why. Don't ask me that. But yeah, I'm gonna get to him later. Okay. So, like I said, we're in these apartments, and there's this little convenience store on the corner, like a gas station convenience store type of deal. They sell gas. They do like all kinds of stuff. So one day, you know how like they have like the moving trucks with like they move like the food, the drinks and stuff into the store, so like the people can buy it. So it was a moving truck, and it was like they were moving in sodas into the store. So they had the sodas. It was this dude, I want to say he's around like 16, 15, right? It was a crowd of us. We were all just in a group, just chilling by the store, like across the street from the store in our apartment, like not in the apartment, but like outside of the apartment on a balcony, just chilling. And so this dude was like, watch this, right? So dude ran up, and it was two delivery guys. They had just got done making their delivery. They took the soda. They were delivering sodas, so they had like the soda set up with it's like 6 sodas on one like tray, and they had like 12 trays, right? So they just took their tray in. They were going ahead and doing that. They each had a tray, so there was only 10 trays left. And so dude said, watch this. So dude ran up there, picked up one of the trays full of soda, and it was like 6 soda in each tray. So he had 6 2-liter gallons of soda. He picks it up and he's just out of there. Like he picks it up and he's just gone. Like he done picked it up and ran off. Like he was gone. Like he was nowhere. You couldn't find him nowhere. Like even if they were to come out the store and chase him, like he was gone. Dude, you would see dude running down the street with with some sodas. He was just running. So I was like, dang, bro, it's that easy? You could just steal from the store like that? Like they never caught him. So it's like, that's not right, bro. That's not even fair. So we're gonna skip ahead like 2 weeks. It was like, remember this, I was in the 3rd grade, so I was stupid and I was a kid. And so it was like some silly putty. I really wanted some silly putty. I don't know why I wanted some silly putty. Just wanted some silly putty. They had it on the shelf, right? So I got it from the shelf and I put it in my backpack because school had just let out, and I was with Caleb at the time. So remember this. This is why I told you we were gonna get in with Caleb. And so when I put the silly putty in my backpack, he gets a 2-liter Mountain Dew and puts it in my backpack too. So I'm like, nah, dude, what are you doing? They can easily just open up the backpack and see, hey, what is this? But if they see a silly putty, they ain't gonna really think too much of it. So dude was like, nah, come on, let's just chill, just take it, just put it in there. He was like, we'll be fine. Nothing will happen, trust me. Alright, do what you do, man. And so, we heading to the entrance of the store, like the exit where you get in and get out. So I just go ahead, I go ahead and walk out in front. Nothing happened. I go ahead. He comes behind me. Nothing happened. So I'm like, ooh, got some free silly putty. Got some soda. So they be like, hey, what else can we hit up from there? We still some money up? Nah, we ain't gonna steal no money. So about 2 weeks later, we come back. And mind you, I lived in the apartments, but Caleb, he lived in a house across the street from the apartments, by the convenience store or gas station, whatever you want to call it. So we came back to the same store. It was a different lady working there, and we were gonna do our usual. He put the thing in my backpack. We just walk out. So we had this going for about. This was going on for about like a month until they caught on. I finally caught on. I don't know how they caught on, but they finally did. They didn't have cameras. This was back in the day when they didn't this convenience store. I don't know why it was ghetto. They didn't have any cameras, and they only had like 2 or 3 people working there at a time. So it was just like free grabs. What's up with it? So we go out the store again. We come back. We do this. We'll do this maybe like 3 times a week for a month, and then finally that one day, he was like, "Let's go big." I was like, "What you mean let's go big?" He was like, "Let's go big." I was like, "Big? Explain yourself." He was like, "Alright, so bet." We walk in with a group of 5, and what we do is we get as much soda as we can. We bring 2 people with no backpack, 3 people with backpacks. We just walk in, see how much soda we can get. It was like if we get too much soda, we can throw a party. So I was like, all right, that sounds what's up. We can throw a party. Got all this soda. So I was like, all right, bet. So we walk in the store, group of 5. This was a bad idea though. Don't ever do this. So we got outside, right? We got outside. Oh my god, I can't believe we got outside. We went our separate ways. We threw the party, and then we came back next week. We walked in the store. It was like some candy or something. I took it off the wall, put it in my pocket. Caleb took something, put it in the backpack, and then before we can even get to the door, the woman comes up and be like, young man, what are you doing? You know you have to pay for that, right?" I'm like, no, you see, I was just gonna hold this for later. I was just putting it in my pocket so I won't forget it. She's like, no. And then Caleb, he was freaking out, right? Mind you, he's in the 6th grade, like he's like in middle school, right? Caleb starts crying. He starts crying, and they go get the phone, make him call his parents. God, thank you. His mom did not pick up. His mom didn't pick up the phone. So she told me to call my mom. I was like, I don't know my mama's number. Like I was being 100 with it. I did not know my mom's number back then. So this is what she said. She said, "All right, you wanna steal that? You can have it." So she bought it for us. She put it on her card. She bought it for us. She pretty much gave it to us for free. But it was the scariest thing in my life because she said if we ever come back in there, she gonna call the cops. Right. So I was scared. But it's been your boy, Lil Naga.